Well, see ya. Brett, get in here.
All right, you little fuck boys, I'm gonna teach you how to T.U.G.S today. Now you come over here, and I want you to just fucking bow down and worship at T.U.G.S, okay? And you gotta be like me. You wanna tug it out? Here, tug it out.
God damn it, Brett, quit wasting time. We're kidding. We gotta do the show. Get it.
Okay, I'll be right there. Hey, witness me.
It wouldn't be an episode of ETC without casting a light on the puritanical bullshit that Americans and American companies have to adhere to in order to be successful.
And it wouldn't be an episode of T.U.G.S if there wasn't something video game related with this whole thing.
Yeah, so remember your precious untouchable Twitch TV where everyone was free to play whatever they want and Casey Tron could show as much cleavage as she wanted to?
Well, too bad, because ever since Amazon got its $1 billion involved, Twitch has had to turn itself into an honorable, family-friendly platform where people can do respectable things like fake gamble and party with naked chicks in the backyard of your multi-million-dollar mansion.
Yeah, well, add another notch on the Twitch bedpost because they just outright banned games that have the ESRB rating of AO, or adults only. LMAO.
Too hot for Twitch, baby.
Yeah, now to be fair, most of the titles that the ESRB has rated adults only are basically just porn that for whatever reason was categorized as a game, with epic big budget blockbuster games like Playboy Screensaver, The Women of Playboy, and All Nude Cyber, or Playboy the Mansion, Private Party, and Wet, the Sexy Empire. Great.
Now, would I enjoy watching you play a screensaver of 90s Playboy models? Absolutely. But for whatever reason, Twitch doesn't want that smut on their platform.
Now, there are a few exceptions to the straight-up porn found in the adults-only section with titles like Leisure Suit Larry, Magna Cum Laude, Uncut and Uncensored. And as a Leisure Suit Larry fan since the days where I was way too young to play it, I find it offensive that you find it offensive.
Now, obviously everyone online is talking about the fact that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is on this list of adults-only games and assuming that it too would be on the no-fly list for Twitch. But we're gonna go out on a limb here and say that if GTA 5 with its beautifully rendered 60 FPS stripper tits can be streamed, then we highly doubt that they'll have a problem if you stream San Andreas.
Exactly, but this clickbaits the question, will Twitch start banning specific parts of games from its streams? Which leads us to our next story, which would certainly almost be too hot for Twitch, because there is a lot of sex going on in The Witcher 3.
And when it's not glitching out so badly that it looks like a disembodied head it is about to eat ass, it can get pretty hot and heavy. And luckily, the content aggregation masters over at Kotaku have content aggregated every single sex scene in the game.
Yeah, so don't worry about saving up your pennies, going out to buy the game, putting in the hours of gameplay, and trying to get one off before the cutscene is over. Just head to the link in the description and watch them all as many times as you want.
You're a saint, Ricky. But you're saying to yourself, I want to watch my porn in a virtual reality utopia where I can't even tell if my parents walked in on me because I'll be face deep in an Oculus while I'm balls deep in my hand.
Well, Oculus has released some info regarding just how much it's going to cost you to enter its world of virtual reality. And no, we're not just talking about the literal VR headset, because we've known that that would be somewhere in the $300 range for a while now.
This is for those of you out there who have yet to step up and join the glorious PC master race, or at least have shit-tier gaming rigs.
The all-in price for an Oculus and rig is going to set you back a meager $1,500 when it's released, based on the headset and the quality of computer that you'll need to run it.
Also throw in another couple hundred for the inevitable fleshlight attachment that you're gonna want, because let's face it, once we all get the Oculus, no one is ever going to leave the house again.
Yeah, so that $1,500 doesn't seem so steep after all now, does it? Think of all the money you're gonna save by not interacting with the real world ever again.
Oh God, what else could we possibly have to talk about today? Seriously, we feel like the gaming news cycle is getting a bit stagnant because E3 is so close and maybe devs and publishers are holding back everything until they can release it all at once.
Yeah, but here are some tidbits. If you're interested in watching the E3 press conferences, Sony specifically, you can now pay money to watch it in a movie theater live with a bunch of other Sony fanboys and probably a bunch of people like us who are just gonna crack jokes the whole time and never shut up. So
Absolutely.
Enjoy spending your money on that. But speaking of which, should we do a T.U.G.S live stream where we react to the big press conferences?
No!
Or would that be too fine brothers of us? The Tugs reacts.
It's fine.
Glorious PC Master Race. Ooh, the wind blows.
Let's get a fan in here. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat X was delayed for shit-tier consoles, most likely as punishment for you not upgrading to a console that's technically already obsolete.
There's a horror game where you're just blind because apparently the next step in evolution for horror games is actually de-evolution.
Someone added the Just Cause grappling hook to GTA 5, making the release of a new Just Cause game pretty much pointless.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, they do that whole massive online multiplayer thing like someone hacked together for a JC2.
Yep. Oh, and there's a new trailer for the Mad Max video game, which we're pretty sure will never live up to how amazing the movie was, but I'm still gonna buy it anyway because at this point I'll do anything related to Mad Max. And apparently this was actually like retooled to represent Fury Road more than just being its own kind of standalone Mad Max game. So that's smart.
It's still not Mad Max and 4DX, is it?
No, nothing will be.
But let's stop wasting time and get to the most important part of the show, Shibby's review.
All right.
Oh, he's got a shotgun now.
Come on, bring your fucking chair in here, you tall bastard.
Do we have a clock?
You know what you're doing,
I
buddy.
got it.
All right, hold on.
believe in
Danovic's
you.
gonna start the countdown.
Hold on, Jimmy. Don't fuck up. Well, everyone's favorite game, Destiny, got DLC last week called House of Wolves. Chances are you completely forgot about this game in your library, and that is how it should be. For you casuals who don't know Life Destiny, the DLC is probably above your character level anyway, is not worth the grind. The 5 new story missions are basically recycled content from prior tasks and just a small expansion of an existing area. Enemies now have a slightly different color palette or texture, which is just lazy as fuck for Bungie, or is it evil Activision pulling the strings? I don't know. You definitely will be getting your money's worth with the new raid content. Oh wait, there are none. And the attempt at a 3v3 competitive mode, don't worry, you can only queue for that on the weekends and need to go on winning streaks to get anything good. If you enjoyed being exploited by a title and not lived up to any promises, this is DLC for you.
That's it.
Fuck!
Splatter.
But here on Tugs, we smell that shit from a mile away, so I give it a 0 out of 10.
You're dead, you can't talk.
Whatever, we let you go.
Shot you in the head
fine.
with a
Damn it.
shotgun.
I forgot to wear my gunners the first half of the fucking show, and now we have to retape everything.
Oh,
I'm kidding,
no!
I'm kidding. And since his review doesn't matter, let's see what people on Amazon had to say about Destiny when it was first released all the way back in 2014.
This one comes from user Sparkly Raven, titled Worst Game Ever, Garbage. And he says,
Worst game I ever bought. The only good thing about this game was the feeling of relief I got when I finally sold it and it was out of my hands forever. Bungie sucks and Activision rips you off.
woo.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Fuck Destiny.
Yeah.
And for video of the week this week, just go watch all those sex scenes from Witcher 3. And
Yes!
Just do it.
And don't forget to leave your E3 suggestions in the comments below. We love you. Bye forever. Show is canceled. Oh yeah, wait, E3. Fuck.
We won't.
We're bringing it back. We're bringing that shit back. Buy t-shirts. Link in the description for shirts.
Look at
Link in the
this kid, he
description
bought
for
all the
sex-
shirts.
Oh yeah.
This kid bought all the shirts.
Yeah, there was
It's
a guy
on
that-
screen,
yeah.
maybe, or not.
There you go.
Cancel.
Cool.
Fuck it.